Hi friends, Friday DLR. There are many ways to combine sentences. So I will show you some of the ways and you will correct yours based on what you listen to, what you see, and what you know about sentences. If you have any questions, come ask me, but I think that I will be clear enough that you can correct your own work from what I tell you. So here we go with number 1. Joan Schultz is a doctor. She lives in Oregon. We can correct this sentence by saying Joan Schultz is a doctor, comma, and she lives in Oregon. We could say Joan Schultz is a doctor in Oregon. Joan Schultz is a doctor who lives in Oregon. There are many correct ways, but our job is to take 2 sentences and make it one, so we're going to do that correctly. Joan Schultz is a doctor who lives in Oregon. That is one way to correct that sentence. Like I said, you could do comma and, or just Joan Schultz is a doctor in Oregon. Number 2, our dog is 7 years old. Her name is Molly. I'm going to do that creative way that we learned with the appositive. I'm going to say our dog, comma, Molly, comma, is 7 years old. I like this way because it's showing that I learned something this week in DLR. I'm putting our dog, comma, Molly, comma, is 7 years old. It is also okay if you put our dog is 7 years old, comma, and her name is Molly. Number 3, my uncle is coming to visit us. He will be here Tuesday. I'm going to say on Tuesday, comma, my uncle is coming to visit us. Period. You could say, my uncle is coming to visit us, comma, and he will be here Tuesday. Anytime you use and to connect these sentences, though, you need the comma, and then this letter is lowercase because you're making 2 sentences into one. When you have 2 complete sentences and you connect them with a conjunction like and, or but, or, you always have to have a comma. Number 4, Cinderella swept the steps. Cinderella washed the floor. We practiced this in our English textbook. We take parts of sentences that are the same, and then we use and in the parts that are different. So we'll have the same subject from both of those sentences into our one new combined sentence. Cinderella swept the steps and washed the floor. Now friends, in this sentence, I do not need a comma because if I just said washed the floor, is that a complete sentence? No, it just says the what happened. It's just a predicate. It doesn't say who washed the floor. So if you did it just like I did, Cinderella swept the steps and washed the floor, period, that's all you do. If you said Cinderella twice, for example, if you said Cinderella swept the steps and Cinderella washed the floor, then you would need a comma right here because you have 2 complete sentences. You have a subject here before washed the floor. Does that make sense? If you're confused at all, come see me. Last one, I am scared of mice. I am scared of spiders too. I'm going to combine the parts that are different. Same subject, I and I am scared of mice and spiders. Period. All right, chart your progress and you can highlight your name and put it in the turn-in tray.